Okay, let's go to the meeting. Hopefully the woman is still there. I probably used this already. Yeah, the Bailout. Bailout is here. Dark Elven sorcerer. I'm not sure if I would want him to this group. We could get rid of Biconia, but I was sort of not sure if that's a great idea. At the same time, offensive magical power the mage provides is vastly more useful than what cleric provides, so it would be an improvement of sorts. Khalid and Jahira combination would be probably better. I don't like the archer because I'm sort of the archer already, so it's not a terrible thing to have two archers, but it's also we're sort of doing double duty there because that's the only thing we really do. So caster would be much more versatile, but also requires more micromanagement, so it's not a simple matter. McKee.
McKinn's my name, of the Grub Doubler clan. Careful. Don't want to waste a trap on a friend.
Come one, come all. See the cream of the Sword Coast's combatant crop. Witness the brilliant and bizarre battles in the black pits of the one and only Baloth the Entertainer. Gather in the gallery, my gallants. 'Tis time for another test twixt two titanic terrors in Baloth's blackest pit yet. Fate favors you fortunate few who witness these feral foes in a furious fray. First, I give you the wild wonder of the Western Kingdoms. Wise men say only fools rush in to face the Wolverine.
That's a Wolverine. Looks like a rat.
But what wily wonder could conceivably win a war against the Wolverine? There is but one answer. That hardy, hate-filled horror, the Honey Badger!
Squirrel. That is definitely a squirrel.
I bid the battle begin!
Boo! You call this entertainment? 'Cause me mum and me dad have had better fights than this over midwinter dinner.
Not exactly epic
Where's
fighting
the
here.
blood? Where's the furious beauty of the fray? The eternal dance of life? Yeah. Where is that stuff?
Patience, my peculiarly profound patrons. The primitive play you propose will be presented.
Yeah, gosh, Bailoff, what are you up to now?
Do I know you?
You don't remember me? It wasn't so long ago we fought together, each at the other's side.
Ah, yes. It's moderately mortifying to see you again. But the past is past, and these people pine for a performance. And so I give you the Goblin!
Let me out of here, Drow. Let me out.
You'll have your freedom, my freakish friend. But first, you must fight for it.
Maglabia, take you, Night Skin. Let me out.
Silence, you simpering scullion.
Wait, am I to understand this goblin doesn't want to fight?
Think on this a tick, noble one. Have you ever met a goblin that didn't thirst for the thrill of the fray?
Free me, Snake.
Shut your slubbering face hole, you sniveling smudge. Yeah, she says she doesn't want to fight.
Recognize your role, you repellent wretch. I am the entertainer. I speak. You watch and applaud. Or remove yourself if you'd rather.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you kill a sentient creature for the entertainment of this mob.
I cannot concede to such contemptible, nay, criminal coercion.
I'll concede you, Silver Hair.
It's a spirit shaman. Possibly.
Ah, stop! I surrender! Cease this spectral assault! I give up! My pit of plenty! Pauperized! Made pitiful by a pernicious porcupine of a goblin! What a woeful waste!
Yeah, it was pitiful long before the goblin did what she did.
We had a deal, Drow. You broke it. I should let the ghosts have you.
A deal?
This worm belly promised shelter and food. Then he caged me. Sent me out to kill or die for pink-skinned scum.
Is this true?
Forget this wretched rabble-rouser! What will happen to me? Baloth Baratil, showman of showmen, entertainer of entertainers!
Okay, the south there's a flaming fist camp. Go there, tell them Timir sent you. They're accustomed to Duergar and Drow. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
You can't seriously intend for us to take this drow along with us to DragonSpear.
You may find our talents more useful than you think, Surfacer. I do not object to the male joining us.
I shall attend this camp as you suggest. You'll find my wits and wisdom there when you need them.
What about the goblin? I mean, why give it portrait if
McKinn's
it's
my
not
name.
gonna join
Of the
too?
Grub Doubler clan.
Sorry you had to suffer the Drow's hospitality.
Been through worse. It's over now.
What was the dance you did? Did you actually summon those ghosts that subdued Bela?
I'm a shaman. Spirits listen to me. They do what I ask, if I ask right.
Yeah, under no circumstances will I accept a spirit shaman to the group. They're terrible. Terrible. They might have some, well, terrible might be an exaggeration, but I don't really see any possible reason to accept something like that. The special ability is so weird. You basically neuter the entire character, take him out of the fight in order to summon a couple of spirits. Granted, it's somewhat useful in certain situations because it has a maximum amount of spirits, and the moment you lose a spirit, you can replace it with something else. So it's infinite summons, limited infinite summons. But the problem is, if you build your character correctly, it's going to be much more useful than the couple of shitty summons you can bring into the fight. So I think it's sort of like a wasted character, unless you're super into some kind of summoning horse shit. Even then I wouldn't take it, because you can't command the spirits really. They're tied to just staying around the spirit shaman, so you can't really send them out to do anything. They're much more limited than normal summons. And the moment you stop your little dance, the spirits disappear. So it's like the worst type of summon. It's infinite though, so there's that. But it's not like the resting system in these games are too restrictive, so it might work better in some other setting or another game, but it does not work well in Baldur's Gate. At least it's something different, so I don't really object to it existing.
I was told to assist you as best I can, but this is a bad idea. If this thing hurts anyone, I'll hold you personally responsible. Here, Goblin, take this note from me. It should keep my people from putting a spear through you on sight.
It's a dangerous world for a goblin alone. I'll wait at this camp as long as no one tries to kill me.
Well, it's free experience we got out of that. More choices for companions. Still, it was northwest somewhere we were supposed to meet the woman. We encountered her there. So, where exactly is this northeastern section of the forest we were northwestern section of the forest we were supposed to meet the woman? Or did she just... She teleported away, but, well, this is the only place left, so I guess this is it. Beat the last of these little stones.
With caution.
Too. Yeah, looks like a Medusa. Something that turns things to stone anyway. Wait. One set of faint markings seem to spell out our name. CR something M something S. A faint but pleasant voice speaks in your mind. One bard howls while the second bard babbles, and the third stands nearby and sighs. Who are these minstrels? I haven't been paying attention at all to these. Didn't hear, do you know the answer?
Let me think but a moment. Yes. It seems to me that a strong wind, a flowing river, and a tree on the bank could make such a trio.
The man hears hum grows louder.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what?
I am yours to command.
That's nice. I can't protect myself from petrification, not now. I'd have to rest. I think we're just gonna go in there and see what happens. Can't protect myself against few threats. We're not
Dustorn.
totally helpless.
You won, yes.
I'd be also able to haste. Right. We'll see if the situation warrants that.
What? Yes. Yes.
And here you are. What's with all the sculptures? I am an artist unlike this land has ever seen. These statues are my creations, taken from flesh and made perfect. General stone through magic. They are more beautiful than they ever were in life. Yeah, 5 refugees, 5 statues. There's one mystery solved at least. They are my pride and my legacy. My display is not complete though. With my assistant's help, I will add another piece to the exhibit. You. Return these statues to life, Elf. I will not ask again. If I can't add you to my tableau, I'll see you destroyed. Okay. And she's invisible. Got a couple of hits on her, so she should have spell failure going on. I don't think there's any way I can force her out of the invisibility. Not with my spell selection at least. I might be able to holy smite her ass though.
Valbon?
It doesn't do damage to anything but people. It's more important to be targeted her.
Let's see how long you last against me.
Huh?
Tis
Feel
my
my
will!
power.
In Valbor's name! Tis my will! Another try I shall give.
I need healing.
Yeah, I know you do.
Let's talk more fight. Yes.
Blasted Golem slowed us
Yes.
down, that's why we took so many hits. I think it's -4 to your armor class. It's a Galt. Galt is a Beholder, lesser one. Probably see this through the spectacles. So on the flesh scrolls, lots of them. Summon Lesser Stone Golem, duration 1 turn. Reuses. The best part about this is that it'll slow the targets next to it. Okay. I'm gonna ignore the Gauth for now.
With caution.
You are welcome in my sight.
Give me 2 items. Single crossbow bolt, some fighting.
Trouble? Yes. You are welcome here.
In my last moments of freedom, I tried to fight back, but the magic took hold of my limbs. Were it not for you, I'd been petrified forever. Take this, please, with my gratitude. I guess they're... If you have them destroyed, you will not get quite so many rewards out of this.
With caution.
You are welcome in my sight.
Some of these are named, guys.
what you want.
We'll be left with one extra scroll.
You are welcome here.
We might as well take a look at what's
Let's
at
talk
the
more
edges here.
fight.
I'll also make a note of the gulf. Can't see it now. Is it moving around or what? Or do I need to use the character that just has the glasses? Didn't have to use that before.
With flair!
Aye, sword first.
No idea at all. Okay, we can at least report the happy news here. Who would have stolen the shield? There aren't that many people here. Well, there's still something there, I suppose. Who gave us the quest anyway?
All my stuff is authentic. Really, it is.
Okay, I've returned, Herod. Teleria is dead. She was petrifying refugees for art, but I did my best to restore the victims. I heard what you did. We're all grateful to you for getting to the bottom of this matter. You're quite welcome. I took up a collection among the refugees, and we'd like you to have the money as reward. Yeah, you need it more than I. I'm just happy I was able to help. Such generosity, such selflessness. Only the world had more like you. You'll always have friends here. Farewell on your travels. I mean, what exactly could
This
they
isn't
offer
working.
me anyway?
We need to do better.
Also, we got a lot of negative to accepting the Conan in the party, so extra reputation increases are very welcome at
Seriously?
this point.
Seriously. We're making some seriously bad calls.
Okay, there's not much for us to explore here. Except the dwarven dig site, but I'm definitely not jumping in there now. So I'll just quickly check what's there and then return to the camp, fully rest, leave things there. Ooh.
The hero is here! On their own!
The elites failed? Gods!
Wait! What are you? No, don't!
Ah! Baldur's Gate! Cut off their retreat, quickly!
Take them!
It's a hostile party, basically, equal numbers. Perfectly fine with this. I need to just tackle the frontline fighters with spells. I need to counter their archer fairly quickly. You have a fireball. Yes, I thought you might have.
Whatever thy wills.
We're sort of positioned in a little bit of an awkward way. Not in a bad way necessarily, but not in a great way either. Yeah, our frontline fighters are at the back here. Weird position here, no matter how you look at it. You need to just suppress the mage until we blow his ass up.
Time to end you!
Damn, sword first.
I think they have a druid too. The druid is irrelevant.
I need.
How the hell are you getting your ass kicked constantly?
Here comes.
There's an archer that's causing the trouble.
Death comes swiftly!
Time to go? Bleed! Bleed!
Yes.
Okay, what the hell is happening?
Javis, do you know what your cowardice has cost us this day?
Heffernan, what happened here?
The hero of Baldur's Gate arrived, milady. Unbound and unescorted by your elites, this man panicked. He destroyed the bridge before our prey could cross.
Forgive me, mistress, please.
There is nothing to forgive, Javis. The fault is mine. I should have warned you of this possibility. It is time this child of Baal and I had words. Crusaders, stand down!
Everyone, lower your weapons. The Shining Lady commands it.
I am Kalar Argent. I know you hear my words. I would speak with you.
This may be our only opportunity to communicate directly with Kalar. We have to take it.
Okay, let's talk.
This is new. She's never been willing to speak to anyone representing the council before. If she'll talk to you, well, I doubt she's here to surrender, but we should hear what she has to say.
And so the hero of Baldur's Gate comes from my head. Shall we speak and see what truth comes of it?
Speak your piece.
We stand poised on the cusp of a new age. Someday all Farron shall look to this moment and say, then, that was when everything changed.
Destiny and the blades of the assassins you sent to slay me.
I am not your enemy. Consider for a moment the poison my agent sought to use against you.
Get to the point.
It may seem that we stand on opposite sides, but it is not so. Our goals align closer than you know, and there is much we could achieve together. I am a drop of water in the river of my army. We will wash away all opposition. Return to Baldur's Gate. Tell the Council not to oppose me.
Grand Dukes will not be turned, nor will the Lords of Waterdeep, nor the rulers of Daggerford.
In our lifetimes, 2 DragonSpear wars have ravaged this land. Fiends set out from the castle, bringing ruin to the land, and dragging thousands of innocent souls into the Inferno before being beaten back for a time. Those who follow me lost wives and husbands, parents, children, friends. But what was lost can be restored. I will bring those tortured souls back to Toril.
Do you really believe such a thing possible?
I do. And even should I fail, it is necessary. To not attempt it would be a greater crime. Would you hesitate if one of your own were cast into the hells, whatever their deeds? Or would the Dukes be fighting you now to keep you from what you feel is right? Countless lives were lost as the fiends erupted from DragonSpear, a tide of hate and sulfur ravaging the land. None could escape. There was nowhere to run. Families, homes, loved ones. Every soul caught in a fiend's grip at the moment of their death. But it does not end there. They are taken to the 9 hells. Their blood boils, their skin blisters and bursts. Devil's claws rend their soul, tearing it to shreds. But they cannot die. I hear them. I hear the screams of the unjustly damned. And I will not turn a deaf ear.
Yeah, the thing about this is, I don't think she's wrong in the sense, but even if you led an army of celestial beings in the hells, you still couldn't really do what she tries to do. The one thing that prevents things from turning to full shit is that the demons and devils fight among each other, more or less, and there's order to this fantasy world, and it's sort of quite literal in this world sense. The gods and everyone, devils and the like, are holding their sort of own positions in it, holding the order. It's not some kind of a abstract thing in this world. And she's taking an army of mortals there. I think she's leading lambs to slaughter, basically. Just more people, and potentially she needs to open the gate in order to enter the hells. So generously put, this is incredibly risky what she's trying to do, with I would say almost certain probability of catastrophic failure. I'm not without sympathy for the souls of DragonSpear, Kalar, but what you attempt lacks strategy, and worse, ignores what could happen, perhaps again.
You have done little to fight the calling in your own blood, and you cannot judge me for the same, ball-spawn. Murder beats in your heart, justice and salvation in mine. In the end, we will see which beats stronger.
I cannot let you do this, Kalar. Can I? You've already brought harm upon the living, and soon you will do the same to the dead.
I regret the loss of those who stood against me, and trust that in death, they will come to understand what I could not show them in life. I will honor their passing with the return of the DragonSpear dead.
No. At least it's a villain with a cause you can't immediately just point at and laugh because it's so ridiculously villainous.
Your father was the Lord of Murder. Countless lives were stolen in his name. What if you could restore that balance? Bring back those unjustly taken? Would you? Or is the call of your sire's blood too strong?
That's a false choice. Had you seen the streets of Baldur's Gate, felt the desperation of those your crusade has displaced, you would realize the folly of your words.
Very well. If this is your choice, then meet me at DragonSpear Castle, and we shall end this.
Very well then, DragonSpear Castle.
You and I will meet again. Of this I am sure. We do not need to meet as enemies. Reconsider your course, I beg you.
She could very well be exactly what she claims to be. It's not exactly unheard of. It's very common, in fact, that there's some kind of celestial that tries to go into the hells to do something. But they always end in tragedy, even the best cases.
Let's talk more fight!
Oh fuck, now they're hasted. I would have very much liked to just kill the guys I had already killed them. But what is done is done, we can't really do much about that now.
Whatever thy wills.
Yes? Right. I'll recover.
I need healing to fight on.
Basically losing this now because of that fucking interruption. I hate how it happened, but I guess it could have been worse. It's the fact that you are basically forced to immediately stop everything you were doing.
Let's talk more
Life
fight!
is mine!
Okay, could you people do something?
Time to end you!
Is this fog or place? It's sort of hard to see with all this whiteness and grayness. Okay.
Dominsk is as brawny as they come. He cannot carry everything, and he must make room for more.
Carry no more.
Right.
Someone has written a bet on the scroll. Scroll always wins. Is this really the same piece of paper I just picked up? Probably.
Let's talk more fight!
Okay, more or less the fight went just fine. Without the interruption, we could have taken down the remaining guys without any fuss. There's nothing really to explore here anymore. You're not gonna get the shield apparently from here.
Sword first!
So, are you alright? We heard an explosion. Yeah. I'm fine, but we'll need to find another place to cross the winding water. The bridge is down? Gods, half Baldur's Gate's trade came through here. Council was having trouble enough dealing with Kalar's refugees. With the coastway impassable, the city could fall into chaos. You're right about that, but I fear there's little we can do about it. Well, the best thing you can do, the only thing we can do really, is bring Kalar's crusade to an end. What route remains to us? Borisker Bridge is our best bet to cross the winding water now, though it's a 10-day way. You should return to camp to talk with Corporal Duncan. He'll know the best way forward.
This is handy. For me, I mean. My Uncle Hoach lives near Boriskir. This might give me a chance to check in on him.
I think Jaheira and Khalid were near Boriskir too. Or, no, Mira was there. I got a few ideas myself, but I agree, we should talk to Corporal Duncan. Perhaps we could speak about Kalar first?
So that was Kalar. I'm beginning to understand why so many have flocked to her banner.
She will be a formidable foe, but her arrogance will be her undoing.
I've seen the arrogant prosper too often to count on it. But I hope you're right. Let's head back to camp. With Timora's favor, we might make Boriskir Bridge before the Crusade sets up another ambush for us.
Yeah, hostile grizzly.
Varlets, prepare for thine end!
Let's talk more fight!
And nothing. Okay, we really have the dig site and that's it. Also a missing shield and the spirit somewhere there. I'll head to the camp and rest there. We'll go to the dig site next. With any chance, there's they were Crusaders, so with any luck, one of them has the shield we need. I think that's the likeliest explanation why the shield was missing. One of the Crusaders took it.
Is there something I can do for you?
What do you ask?
I simply thought that if we're to travel together, face Kalar Argent together, we might do well to get to know one another.
Okay. I'm sort of having trouble figuring out what option should I take. This seems like I'm trying to make this some kind of sexual thing. It seems to think I'm trying to interpret her thing as something sexual and want the relationship to remain professional, which I don't really get from her at all. So you'll not find me good company at the moment, so I don't want to talk. I don't want to go with that. I suspect you'll know all of me you want to, and more before our business with the Shining Lady is at an end. Okay, let's go with that.
Let's concentrate on the mission then. If we can do what the Grand Dukes have asked, I'll be satisfied.
Is that really all you want? I think there's more to you than duty. Tell me, what is it you're feeling? What do you desire?
This isn't the time. I have a mission. That's all that matters.
I want to get to know
So
you.
let's go.
Okay, tell me about what you want. This isn't the time. I have a mission. Yeah, this is shitty dialogue.
They mock me! Me! This cannot stand. This will not
It
stand. Eh? What is this? Where did you come from? Careful, Odessiron. You can trust no one.
Yeah, it's been a while since I last saw you. Yeah, the Crusade of Kalar Argent in the north. I intend to stop it before it spreads. seems fate has offered you to me. The Shining Lady follows me, and you seek to kill her. Our interesting al- oh, and should our interests align, and should you fail, well, no harm done. And I am as I was. I can't take Edwin in the group since we have Minsk and Lina here. Kaylar's chasing you. She's near here.
Thou runnest, or should I say, waddlest, away from the Shining Lady?
For the love of the gods, save that filth for a chamber pot. You, Odie, wizard, do you know where Kalar can be found?
She's coiled like a serpent waiting for prey, barely a day's journey from us. Well, thanks for the information. You go to face the Shining Lady, eh? Perhaps I shall join you. Get at the camp.
You will regret this decision. And when you come crawling back to me, begging Odesseron to save you,
You are welcome here.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Ah, Phyllis, what are you doing here? Making good on my debt to you. You have my gold? Well, I'm trying to make good on my debt to you. I have some gold, not all that I owe you, not yet, but I will get it, I swear. Okay, calm yourself. I'm happy to get any of the gold you lost returned, no matter how insignificant amount. I appreciate the effort you made coming all this way, sincerely. As well, it is rather a large piece of gold. I tried to find someone who would offer me a fair exchange in common currency, but no luck. Could have had it melted down, but that would have taken I don't know how long. Had what melted down? I don't understand. Well, as I say, I put the word out. I was looking for gold and a fairly large quantity of it, and actually coins are hard to come by for obvious reasons. An artisan by the name of Foxley was willing to offer me this. This is a bust of me. A gold bust of you, nice, eh? Foxley's made a quite small fortune selling them to merchants and nobles put out by the Iron Throne. Between you and me, those have more than a little brass and copper mixed in, but this one, pure gold, and it's yours. Yeah, I appreciate the effort you made, Phyllis. Consider your debt to me repaid. I'm sure it's not all that valuable, but I don't care about the gold anymore. I have a feeling he's gonna keep bothering me about this all the way through the game if I don't just let the debt go. Oh no, can't do that. I failed you, and I failed Grand Duke Belt. I'll not rest until I've corrected my mistake. You have my word on that. I'll go now. By the time you return to Baldur's Gate, I'll have your money, not before. If not before, you can take that to the bank, which now that I think of it would probably have been a better idea than leaving it with me, so yes, go now. Very well.
Dominsk is as brawny as they come.
We dropped
He
it.
cannot
What
carry
did we drop?
everything.
Yeah, we dropped all of our
And he must
potions
make room for you want boo?
because we had to have a useless piece of
I
shit
can
item.
carry no more.
I hate this mechanic. It's like the worst of the worst.
I am not a servant to carry so much. I have dropped it.
Why can't you identify anything?
I can carry no more.
Sword first.
We're basically going to have to buy for the identification and sell the extra stuff. I think that's the easiest way to handle these things.
I have many fine wares.
Don't have the money to identify things. Right, I'm piss poor, forget about that. Longsword plus 2 could be useful, mainly because it's plus 2, but I don't think anyone really uses longsword. The tankard helmet might have a use. This is a garish likeness of your own head, cast in pure gold. You do not feel that it is accurate, and doubt anyone would be able to recognize your visage. It might have a use. I'll hold on to it. Okay, at least maybe we have enough money now to do identification. Festering Spear, bleeding damage, infected by disease. I have more need for gold than these various types of shitty items. But plus 2 longsword is a very good one. We will encounter anything that has that level of magic resistance. Just the fact that we have a plus 2 weapon is the important part. And we need to start using the wands. We're going to have too many otherwise. Right, so we can dump a decent amount of extra damage on any target at this point. I think everyone already has plus 1 sling, so I'm not sure another one will really aid us in any way. Saving throws. This protects against critical hits, immunity to fatigue. Right. Wasn't all that pretty, but we got the job done. $4,500. Weapon-wise, I don't. We can always buy extra arrows if we run out. Darts of acid, darts of ice. These are serious damage weaponry. We should probably buy at least something besides the fire, just because we're gonna encounter some fire immunity creatures. demons, devils, that sort of opponents are more or less immune to fire. Also ice. Acid might be our best bet if we had to take damage ammunition. It's not something we have to think about right now though. Okay.
There is no roof to this world.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
We're not fully healed, but we're replenished well enough. Also, I'm not sure if I completed this challenge already or not. This be the last one. Great. Level drain.
Feel stronger than anticipated. Yes. Yes. Aye.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
Sword first.
Promise.
At last I am free! Free!
And who are you? Name yourself, spirit. Promise is my name. In life I was a poor minstrel. No evil lurks in my transparent heart, I assure you. Okay, how did you come to be trapped? Mine is a tragic tale. I grew up not far from here in a village now long turned to dust. A wealthy adventurer, Jeff Carnas, retired to the village and soon became our mayor. He had one child, a daughter, Carleen. Carnas had arranged Carleen to marry a wizard, Artifion. A foul man, cruel and vicious, with the baleful gaze of a spider. Why would Carnas want such a man to marry his daughter? Carleen meant nothing to Carnas. She was property to be traded away for the best price possible. Artifian offered him much for her hand. Carleen and I fell in love. She was beautiful as a spring day. She had a fondness for pinning flowers in her hair. I remember how prettily they drooped over her ear. She begged to be released from her engagement to Artifian, to no avail. And so she came to me and said, if we can't be together in life, my love, we can in death. She wanted you to make a lover's pact? I paraphrase slightly, as I recall her exact words were, Father's impossible, let's go to the coast and set up a flower shop. And so we fled, but Artifian would not let Carleen go. He pursued us, catching up to us just as we crossed the winding water. He paralyzed me with a spell and snatched Carleen away as I watched helplessly. Then, in his rage, he stole my voice and shattered it, binding each fragment in the petrified tooth of a great dragon. Yeah, that might be again a poetic license. Okay, and then Artifian took Carleen and left me to die. Since then, my spirit has wandered these
woods voiceless and alone. Until now, thanks to you, I can sing once more. Carleen, come to me, my love.
What is this? Where am I? Who? You. I remember you, Artifian. Foul one. I will destroy you. Destroy you all.
Carleen, do you not recognize me? It is I, your love, Promise. She's confused, spirits of the Nar. Carleen, listen to me. You had an unhappy life after you lost your lover, but now you are reunited. Look at him, you know who he is.
You will plague me no longer, Artifian. Your end is nigh.
Carly, no! Yeah, we're gotta put her down.
See how long you last against
Hundred
me.
pounds of justice.
Great. Oh shit.
Such creatures of evil must be...
Yes.
At last I am free! Free!
I'm doing this whole dialogue again, apparently.
Artifian took Carleen and left me to die.
What is this?
Another one.
Where am I? You will plague me no longer,
Okay, this is
Artifian.
basically an
Your
infinite
end
loop
is nigh.
utilizing.
Punish the lawbreakers. Punish the lawbreakers.
Show them our steel.
Damn.
We'll have to wait. We initiate dialogue. Won't work. Maybe?
At last I am free!
Yeah, it just goes round and round. Ugh.
Artifian took Carleen and left me to die.
What is this? I remember. Promise, it's you. I see you. Oh, promise, my love.
Okay. Still, we keep summoning her until we get it right. Carleen, all these years I longed to call to you, but I couldn't until now. Thanks to this kind stranger, we are together again. I wish you and Carleen all the best. I was buried in a barrow not far from here, in the eastern side of the forest. Seek out my grave. Whatever you find there, take with my blessing. Beware, an evil presence resides nearby. Okay. Mystery solved. The tale begins when the bard Cromus fell in love with the beautiful Carleen. Gotta read out of it. Can memorize 2 extra first level, 1 extra wizard spells usable by a bard, so totally worthless. Yeah, I'll just end things here. Did not expect this to. I was so afraid it bugged out somehow and I couldn't get it to go anywhere, but guess it all worked out in the end.